Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I am your hostess and your melanated queen. Y'all was just sitting here listening to some future for real. Like, y'all don't know how serious it can be. I mean, I can have a whole freaking future party by myself. Uh, future gets me hype, y'all. It was 3 6 Mafia and Project Pat back in the day, but y'all, Future will do it. And then he be having all these songs, like he stays in the studio. Songs I've never heard of before, y'all. I don't want to get a copyright, but y'all, it be, I be going there. It be, I can't help myself, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. What? Uh, come on. Yeah, I can't play it because they're gonna act stupid. So I just discovered that song the other day. And then it's another song that I've been listening to, y'all, that I just discovered when I was on my way, leaving out of town. And I don't know how it came up on my playlist, y'all, because I got Apple Music. So I was just listening to whatever was on there, and this came up. So this my song right here, too, y'all. This is by DJ Esco. It's called Bring It Out, y'all. Bring it out. What's good, Don Lakers fan? Hey. Oh, okay. So that's my song too. But I can't, and then there's one more that I'm going to play real briefly. Am I Indian, GD? Well, from what I understand, I do have Indian in my family. And I think most of us do. What's good, Arabella? One more, y'all, and then I'm done. Okay. I missed you so much. I miss seeing you and hearing your beautiful voice. Thank y'all. About to bring it out. We gonna bang it out. Ah! Y'all, it be going down for real. Y'all just don't know. Vargas said, "Hi, how are you? I hope y'all have been having a good weekend, y'all. I really rested. I went out earlier. It is a lot going on in the city today. What's good, football kid? How you doing, football kid? Yeah, we got like a lot of the streets are blocked off out here. I'm all right. Just listening to some future. Hey, okay. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, y'all. You said you like my hair. Thank you so much. It needs to be washed. You needed this done because my sister did my hair, y'all, when I went out of town. I'm so grateful to her, but I really need to wash it. It's time to get it washed, and um, I didn't feel like doing it, so she did it for me. She actually asked me. She was like, "You want me to do your hair?" She volunteered, and I was like, "Yes." I sat there with the quickness, and I didn't even need to bring anything because she had all the stuff there, and she did it like it was nothing, y'all. Thank you. It's not washed. It needs to be washed. My scalp needs to be washed every week and a half. When I saw you go live, my eyes lit up. Well, that makes me feel so special, Dawn. Yeah, sometimes. Ooh, sorry. Sometimes you gotta hype yourself up. So you said it looks amazing. Thank you, football. So yeah, out here, I think there's some type of football game that's going on at the stadium. Thank you, Don, the Lakers. There's some type of football game going on, y'all. And they had blocked the streets off. So it took me a while just to leave like the city part, the area, so that I could get on the interstate to come home. Y'all, I got freaking stuck in traffic. That's what happened to me. But I made it. And then when I got here, I was so tired. I was gonna try to cook, but I think I'm just gonna save that for another time. So I just threw something on real quickly. He said Bears or Packers. You know what? Let me check. I'm not even sure what game is. No earthly imbecile can make me change my mind about you. Oh, Don, you are something else, y'all. So, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's been going on with this whole Todd and Kenny debacle. Not that I care that much, but everybody has been posting about it, y'all. And my thing is this: these people don't know us. These people don't even know we exist. Yet and still, people still fixate their minds around gossiping about these celebrity figures or whatever you want to call them, right? What team is my favorite, Bears or Packers? I am really not a football fan. Um, I do have some Panthers memorabilia, and then I also have some Redskins stuff. And I got the Redskins stuff because it was on sale and it was cute. So that's what happened. You're a Rams fan? Shout out to you then. Whatever team you go for, I hope your team wins. Okay. So I hope your team wins, y'all. So I wanted to talk about the Todd and Candy situation. My thing about the whole situation is this. You said thank you. You're welcome. Um, People keep calling Todd broke and an opportunist, y'all. We have to be very mindful when we say these things about people because in the grand scheme of what you call broke is he's not an average type of what people would consider broke. Todd was actually working behind the scenes on Real Housewives of Atlanta with the film crew. I think he was either the producer, director, or something of that effect. When he got with Candy, or when Phaedra introduced Todd to Candy, they were not supposed to be, what do they call it, fraternizing on the job, y'all. And because they're not supposed to fraternize on the job, they were sneaking around and Candy got tired of it. This came out of Candy's mouth, y'all. Because if you go back, Todd Tucker TV, he has a YouTube channel where he was posting about him, Candy, and the Glam Squad. Basically, Candy asked that Todd basically quit his job or whatever. So Todd quit his job so that he could be with Candy. But in that time frame, it is alleged that Todd was seeing another young lady. She was very, very nice and pretty, a pretty woman. Now, because I feel this is what I think because Candy came with more opportunity, a different lifestyle, and more money. I think that Todd saw this as an opportunity. So people are calling him an opportunist. But I want to ask you all this question. How is that different than what a lot of females do, right? Females do this a lot. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But that's what he did. He left whoever he was dealing with to be with Candy. In that time frame, this was like in June. He said he moved to Atlanta in June. Uh, Candy and him, they met on August the 4th. And within 2 months, I think around October, Candy was letting him know. that he needed to make a decision on what he wanted to do with their relationship. Did they want to move forward? Because she was not going to be putting all this time and effort if it's not going anywhere, right? So, with that being said, he made some adjustments so they could be together. Now, with that being said, do you see that he was being an opportunist, or what are your thoughts on that? Also, I want to point this out. Candy already knew when she got with Todd that he was not going to have the same amount of money as her, right? She already knew that she came bringing more financially than Todd. So I don't think she married Todd for money. I think she married Todd for the experience of wanting to be a wife, wanting to have that experience. I think she wanted to try something different. And I also think it made good, TV for the show because at that time she was featured on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, with that being said, when people have a lot of money and people have a lot of opportunity and access to get things done, they can pull a lot of strings. And so, with that being said, she ended up winning Todd over to her side. Now, you said words can hurt more than action if I'm being real. Thank you. I appreciate you. He didn't lose Hood right away. He was trying a plan B. Okay. So this is my thing about it. Now, when they got together, she wanted him to sign a prenup, and this was right before the wedding. And he did not want to sign the prenup right before the wedding. He did take a look at it. I think he had his attorney to look at it. He had requested that two changes be made, and then he said everything will be good. Let's fast forward to the Glam Squad and these Todd Tucker TV shows. I was reviewing some of these shows, y'all, throughout the day and listening in. And I had seen these, shows a few years ago when he first started posting. And I thought that some of the information that they were speaking on was interesting, very interesting insights and perspectives. But I noticed, in my personal opinion, that Todd seemed to carry a lot of resentment towards Candy. It seemed like if I can go back and look and pull up some of these videos, it seemed like he kind of bashed her, you know, a bit on some of these episodes. You meant to say, hope not, hood, autocorrect beefing with me. Um, that's what it seemed like to me, y'all. Now, I don't know how you feel about this, but in my personal opinion, I feel like Candy set herself up for this. And then also, too, I think that she has so much money that she doesn't care if, I'm not gonna say she doesn't care if she's married or not. I think she just wanted to experience it. Now that she's experienced it, she can move on with her life. I think that Todd did something very disappointing to her because she seemed very hurt when she addressed it. And according to what